We are installing some software this morning. Good morning. Happy New Year. We're back. It's a new year. It's kind of crazy that we have gotten to 2025. It's 2025. We are live in the studio. I'm going to back this up just a little bit more. That's better. Because when I lean forward, cuts my head off. Installing drivers. Installing some Avid drivers here on our computer. I know we did a video where we said, hey, we switched to Logic. It's mostly true. We do have Logic. We are going to use it. We're actually mixing a record in it right now. But there are a few other things that we want to try out. So we thought we'd try open system settings. There's some things that we want to try out. So we're installing some drivers this morning. Always the password. Got a dog going crazy in our bathroom. Can I wait for that to go? So we'll see what happens. We'll see who logs on. We may not have anybody watch today because it's New Year's and you might be hungover. Might not be. I don't know. You might actually be at work. A lot of people went to work today because it's just another day now. But so was yesterday. But we see it as a holiday. And that dog is crazy. Come on. Less than a minute. We'll see about that. I'm just going to go like this. Not now. Because it's still updating. Where'd it go? Why did you close? Why are you over there? It keeps going to the wrong side of the screen. That's okay. Oop. Now it calls for restart. Now we'll restart. Try again. Waves, it has, so an update. Waves has continued their end of the year sale. They've extended it at least one more day. I don't know how many more days they've extended it, but enough for at least one more day. We'll see how that goes. I might go get my coffee because I left my coffee upstairs. I did. So I might be back. Okay, there it goes. Typing in my password on my computer and it just didn't register that I was actually typing. So I'm going to be right back. And we're back. So nobody's watching. But we got our coffee. It's important. Coffee is an important thing to have. goes that. Quit. Avid link not responding. Why? Okay. Force quit. Yeah, weird. Wow. Give it a second. Maybe it'll reboot here. Just rebooted. There it goes. Come on, Avid link. So like I said, we talked about, as I'm back here, my name is Justin. This is Fox and Robyn Recording. We are live today. It's another Coffee Time Live. Sort of coffee time. I'm just kind of filling time here as I, there it goes. I'm installing a bunch of stuff. Let's go. Ooh, nope. That may have been the one I wanted, but there's more than 3 in there. I know that for sure. Oh, they're all down here. Interesting. Why are you there and not... Oh, there it goes. Man, this app is all over the place right now. Go back to here. It is all over the place. I don't think I have anything else that needs to reboot. Install all. Continue. This is a neat color for a plugin. Or for a... I don't know what this is. It's a plugin. I don't even know what that does. Huh. We'll find out. Close. Acoustica Essentials. Good morning. Happy New Year, people who are watching. I don't even know who's watching right now, but Happy New Year. Good morning. I am Justin. We're installing a bunch of stuff today on the computer. Right now, Acoustica Essentials is what we're installing. Apparently, I'm really behind. I updated. So we have an Avid subscription that we've had for, I don't know, ever. It's just Pro Tools subscription. And we've had it for a long time. It's like $35 a month. Anyways, but we've had it, and I haven't updated it in a while. And I was watching a video from Riffs, Gears, and Beards. And he talked about how you switched to Pro Tools, and it got me thinking. I'm like, I don't know if I've updated mine in forever, probably since middle of last year, and that being 2024, the middle of 2024. That was for the last time I updated it. So it's like, I'm gonna go hit update, and I looked at it, and it was like, oh, I got lots of updates. Because I have it set not to like show any of the notifications when updates are, because I hate seeing those, like especially when we're in the middle of a recording session. I don't think I typed that right. Some of these buttons I'm just not hitting hard enough. So maybe I can go here, and I can look at, see who's reading comments. Feel free to, say hi or tell us about your, if you had a good New Year's. We had a fairly decent New Year's. I'm not sure if you say it was a good or bad one. We didn't really do a whole lot. A lot of it was just kind of hanging around at the house. Oh, it's Doug. I don't know why it didn't show me your comment, man. But Doug's on. He was on yesterday too. I'm doing well today. We're doing some Avid updates, like I've said, and we're gonna maybe working that a little bit today. As it's always fun. It's always fun to see what's new in software. I hope you all have had a good New Year's. Everybody who's watching and everybody who watches after this and watches in the future, we're going to work on some probably, an arpeggiator. That's cool. We're going to work on a hodgepodge of stuff this year. That's going to be really cool. Not sure exactly what that's going to look like, but, got to start somewhere. AAX. We might do some Pro Tools tutorials. We might do some Logic tutorials. We're not getting real Logic. We've got that. We got an album we're actually mixing in it right now. or a song. Actually, one song I mixed, and I think they liked it. I might take the second song and throw it into Pro Tools, and then mix that one in Pro Tools and see if I like what I get out of. Ooh, I gotta actually click it, don't I? But I got my coffee here, same cup I had yesterday. I tend to use the same cup over and over and over again until it gets to a point where I'm like, it's time to wash a cup. Ramen. Da-da-da. So, but we're doing well. We're in our pajama pants. You can see pajama pants. Didn't feel like putting on real pants because we're not really going anywhere today. I do have a client that wants to record, but I think we're gonna have him tomorrow. Come tomorrow instead. Man, I got a big old scratch there. I closed my arm on the truck door this morning when I went to go get groceries. Had to get dog food, so dog food and toilet paper. I'm sure they looked at me like I was the craziest person on the planet there, given I was wearing regular clothes. I wasn't in my pajama pants. But yeah, just have to see what happens. Man, there's a lot of stuff that gets installed. We're almost there. What's the next thing that's going to install, I wonder? Is that it? Update this guy. We'll update our Synth Cell because that's a cool plugin. I do like that. So Pro Tools comes with a hodgepodge of stuff now, which is crazy. It actually almost comes with as much stuff as Logic does, which is cool because they've partnered with all these software companies. And my favorite one is, and I don't own it, but it's SoundRadix Auto Align. And I really love that plugin for doing drums, like auto aligning drums. So Note Stack, Low Roar, Graphic EQ, Velocity. I don't see that plugin in here. I see a lot of stuff in here that's installed. I don't know if I want to do the loop masters. Let's go back. Native instruments. That's cool. Native access. I've actually never played with anything native instruments. Antares Duo. IK Multimedia. They got a bunch of stuff in here. Synchro Arts. Auto Tune. I already own Auto Tune, so that's like, oh, you get Auto Tune. That's great. I already own it. Newfangled Audio Equivalent. I heard really cool things about that. Baby Audio. I have a bunch of pitch control. Really, that didn't get installed? I feel like that's no, it didn't because it's way down here in the bottom. I don't need the low roar demo. Graphic EQ. Cloud's client services I already did, didn't I? I did. I don't know why it's telling me I need to do that. Pitch control, note stat, velocity control. I think I'm just going to delete those. Empty trash, yes, thank you. So yeah, that's kind of where we're at today. We're gonna, let's see, let's go. I need to put this in its right thing. The stream, nope. Live stream tags. I always forget to put those in there. We do this in English. Do straight up English. And then we gotta put our location because app won't let me do it. Yeah, so that's what I know. I hope you guys all had a good, a good holiday. I know we did. Yeah, if you guys want to, chat about anything, chat about the holiday, chat about audio, music, cars. I do like cars. That's not the only thing that I like, but I like art too. Actually, we got this really cool thing my daughter did, and the cool thing is it's a big paint. It's a Lego painting, and it's like 1,500 pieces, and it's the Mona Lisa, and we finished that yesterday, and that was a lot of fun. Hurt my brain a little bit But that was really cool. Cool. I think that's all I need. Dogs are outside barking again. Not a surprise. He just wants in. And I want to go here. I'm trying to get to something on my computer, and I don't know if I'm going to get to it or not. There we go. Sometimes it just takes a little bit. But we had a pretty good year for 2024. We did 185,000 views. We did, oh geez, did we really? We did 1,261, so almost 1,300 watch hours and 276 subscribers. So if you guys like this stuff, like our content, hit the like and subscribe and help us out to get closer to that monetization mark. Because that's not the only goal that we have, but that's one of them. And the other one is to record more music, write more music, and all that fun stuff. Okay, so Doug asks, what are your top 5 favorite bands? Well, number 1 is Beatles. That's the very top. I love the Beatles. I always have. I think some of their stuff's like is highly great and gets underrated all the time. And then I like some of Nirvana stuff. They're probably number 5. So number 1 is number 1 Beatles. Number 2 would have to be Led Zeppelin. And then number 3, what would be number 3? I have to recall all this because it's not something I think on very often. I like Foo Fighters. They're probably number 3. Number 5 is Nirvana, and then I'm trying to think of who might. What is his name? There's another band, and I'm forgetting the name of his band off the top of my head right now. I'll think of it probably at midnight, and I can't remember. I can think of the song off the top of my head. What if I just went to Apple and I found it? Like, because it's something I listen to. I do like Tyler Childers stuff. That's kind of a really Death Cab for Cutie. I like the early stuff from Death Cab for Cutie. They did that's the 10th anniversary. It was done in 2023. I like some Bob Dylan stuff. I like. This depends. Like, those are kind of my tops, but I'm always trying to look for better music and more music to like kind of. So if I go like this, where'd my Pro Tools go? There it is. Open Pro Tools. We're gonna open Pro Tools here and see what happens. I tried to open my perpetual license the other day and it wouldn't open. So we'll see what happens now that I've updated everything. It should open. But those are kind of my top 5. I'm always working. Ignore. It's like it's taking too long to load. It's really not. It just takes a minute and the computer thinks it's to allow, especially the first time you update something and it has to re-scan everything. My computer, I've got some software on here that kind of helps me out with some stuff when it comes to malware and a few other things. Files and yes, I would like them. But it also tells me like when software is running too slow. And it always does that when I first open after I've updated it. It does that with Logic too. I'll open up Logic and it'll do the same thing after I've updated it. But thank you. Those are great choices. Those are all kind of bands I've been listening to lately. I do like System of a Down. I've always liked their Mesmerized album. I always thought was kind of like the height of them, although it got its share of flack. Let's see if it'll scan all 374 plugins. Yeah, I like some like the melodic stuff that they did with that album because it wasn't just like straight up like metal and screaming the entire time. It kind of fluctuated from song to song and in the song itself. So, but yeah, that's kind of what I know. And I hope everybody's having a happy New Year. Like some people probably have the day off today. I don't. Well, I sort of do. I'm gonna take the day, and I'm not gonna play with. Sorry, I'm trying to get my phone to plug in here. There it goes. I don't want my battery to die, and it was about to die. So, anyways, sorry about for the camera movement there. That's the joys of being live. Please select an audio playback device. Okay. How about UA Thunderbolt? Okay. It did. That, man, that scanned quickly. That's detected 30 right. Would you like to authorize? Yes. Oh, Soothe. I don't have Soothe. Let's see what happens with Soothe. Yeah, I don't own Soothe. I wonder what Soothe costs. Folk sound. Really? Okay. I should have a. Oh, yeah, that's rent to own. That's really not bad. Rent to own it for 12 bucks. What's this one? I don't know what this is plug-in. Oh, space. It should all be part of my auto online too. I don't know. See if this will do it. I think that's my iLock account. Oh, yeah. Next. Actually, I wonder if I go to keep. I think that's in keep. I have a folder where I have passwords that aren't necessarily on anything. Oh, here we go. Modified, Avid. I need to change the email. Auto. Yeah. I did do it wrong. Okay. I'm going to have to figure that out later. Some color. Really? Weird. I did finally change my Avid account's password to my business account. Author, I don't know what plugin this is. Some of these, it's like, you need to do this. I don't know what this is. Oh, Impact. Gmail. That was weird. Yeah, it's just telling me that, like, you don't have these authorized. But I do. Maybe I need to go to my iLock. Let's go to, go like this. I might have to authorize my iLock. Force quit, please. Sometimes you got to. You've just got to go to your iLock and reauthorize everything. Doug says, I've been using Pro Tools since 2000 when Digi All-in came out, and actually been a pretty big deal. Yeah, it's always been a big deal. Yeah, no, I've had a lot of people who, like, you got Pro Tools? Like, yep. And they come in and record. So, yeah, it's been a big deal. Like, Pro Tools has been around forever. I started 2006 with Pro Tools. And actually, at the time, if you had Windows 98, you could get a free version of Pro Tools that would allow you to record like four tracks at a time. Or no, 8 at a time. It was called Pro Tools Free. It's kind of a neat. It was kind of a neat like idea. Let's see where. Yeah, that's gonna go in there, and that's gonna go in there. Let's open up iLock and see what happens. But yeah, Pro Tools was a big deal. Like it always kind of has been. Oh yeah, see me. I don't want to see me moving that around. But yeah, Pro Tools is always kind of a big deal. Sign in, please. Why are you all on the cloud? It's weird. They should all be on my iLock, but it says they're closed cloud session, please. Thank you. Yes, I have an actual iLock. Pro Tools Intro, Soothe 2, which I think Soothe 2, I've used one, and that was a trial. Yeah, it was a demo. It's still active. Show details. It says it's activated. Let's see what's in my iLock. I actually want to see if I can see what isn't. Nope. Sometimes you can be like, this is, show me. It's not doing it. Hide details. It'll show me like what's not activated. There it goes. Unavailable. Available. Luna. I got a lot of stuff in here. A lot of stuff I forgot. Equipment. I have that in here. Activate. iLock, please. That'll help. So yeah, it's just kind of interesting to see like what things have kind of progressed over the years, but Avid's still a huge thing, and it probably will be for a long time. Let's go back up here. Verve, yep. Yeah, it's still kind of complicated there, Doug, but it's gotten a lot better. It's gotten a lot better, but it's still kind of a headache because you still have like authorizations that need to be like done. So, like you still have to use the iLock, and I'm using iLock 2. I think they've come up with a 3 now. Tremolator. Wait, was that an actual cancel? I have Tremolator? Oh, I did not know that. Learn things all the time. Let's see what else. LA2A. iLock, thank you. Some of this that has been activated, but to the wrong spot. The only problem with having an iLock is now you have to kind of travel with one. I'm actually thinking about getting the what do you call it? The USB-C version that they make. They make a USB-C version that I'm thinking about getting just to make my life a little easier. So, tape. I like tape. Polymax. I got a lot of stuff in here. My RX. That's funny. RX7 that I can't use anymore. Mix checker. So I go like this, and I go to all my stuff. I just want to. It's telling me that I have stuff that's not. What do you call it? Registered, but I know stuff is registered. Like all my API Vision stuff expires in 14 days. Okay, I own that plugin. I don't know why. Oh, those are trials I did. Trials. Let's go to Avid Complete Bundle. Show. Yeah, it says it's activated. So I don't know why it's telling me that it's not activated or that it can't find my iLock. Because it's to the computer iLock. It's like you can put it in 3 places. Auto Align 2 Post, which was a trial. Trial. Just looking to see my Atmos render is in here. Yep, that all seems right. I try to keep everything local, so that does help things. Oh man, old Pro Tools bundles. Where's my current Pro Tools? Intriguing. Perpetual up through 12. Huh. There it is. Nope, those are old ones. Pro Tools plans 1224. I'm looking for my current one. That might be part of my problem. Is my current one? I don't see my current Pro Tools one in here. Pro Tools plan. There's a Pro Tools one, a studio subscription. 4/11/23, 10/11/23, 2/12/24. Like none of it's today's date. So I guess we're gonna go to Avid and see what the deal is, and then figure out from there. Actually, let's go to products. Because I have my iLock. It should have just deposited it into my iLock. First, studio, activate, and download. I just want to activate. I've already downloaded. I just need to activate. That's part of the problem, as it's not finding any of this. It's not finding my current thing because I forgot to activate it. I installed everything. I just needed to activate. It's the little things in life. It really is. That makes things better. But Avid they've done a great job. Like over the years, they've slacked here and there when it comes to like some of the integrations and stuff. But the last few years, they've done fantastic. Like they're working with so many different partners now. There it is. Activated. Renews January 31st, 2025. Great. I guess I'll go back to iLock. Yeah, that's Heat. Yeah, I actually own a copy of Heat, but it keeps giving me like, here's your blah blah blah. I'm like, I actually own Heat. There it is. I have it complete. So if I go back up here, show. So I think I can close that. This I can keep open. Let's go back here. Dashboard. Upgrade plan. Nope, no thank you. Not yet. 53. Let's see what's all current. So if it added anything. I don't think it did. I think I got everything installed that needs to be installed. I do. Okay, let's try opening Pro Tools again. Anyways, you guys got any questions for us? Let us know. We're still trying to get more viewers and stuff. We figured this would be a good thing to try. Try doing some coffee time live stuff. But, oh, that one's up to 7. Is it really? 7 total? I don't know. Close that. But yeah, if anybody wants to like and subscribe or anything, that we would greatly appreciate it. See, let's go 2024. Yeah, we didn't do bad. Not bad at all for for what I thought we'd do. You can watch our shorts. We got a couple more shorts. I hear dogs barking still. They probably want in. I don't know if I'll keep this stream going or not. Previous unspec model loading. Would you like to move? No. Because it probably just loaded funny. Sometimes you have a plugin that'll load funny and they'll want to dump it into that. Reposition a little bit. There we go. Would you like to check audio playback? I thought I already did that, but I'll do it again. That is select Pro Tools to use the built-in inputs and outputs on your Mac. I don't want to use the inputs and outputs on my Mac. Yes, I would. Sue, that's not gonna quit because I don't have a thing. Not really. I have a trial, and I think that trial's run its course. Yep. Next. Let's put it on our not cloud. I've thought about doing the whole cloud thing because you can do the iLock cloud and then you can go anywhere without your iLock, which is great. But the problem is your internet goes down. You can't then open Pro Tools. So local. That's what we auto line. I probably have an iLock activation. Let's figure it out. If we don't, nope. I actually have, they do give you one. They give you an Autoline loading plugins that it's going to take, who knows how long. That first initial scan always takes forever. And then once they're done, it's good to go. So, anyways, that's all I know. I did clean the studio yesterday. I cleaned this, so I was very productive yesterday. I cleaned the studio. I got our drum overhead chain all set up correctly. It wasn't work. It was actually emitting a noise, and I couldn't figure out why. Comes to find out, it was a cable. I had a cable plugged in that was just causing it to do all sorts of weird things. And I'm not surprised. Well, you guys got a nice good look. The backside of our, underneath our desk there. We didn't mean to. It just, I was pulling on this cable here and it knocked my phone over. Yeah, we'll quit. No. No. I wonder if it bumped that cable on my phone file. I wonder if it disconnected my drive. Well, it's working on it. Eject that. I don't need that in there anymore. I know. Pro Tools. Okay. Yep. Interesting. Didn't unplug it, did it? Oh, weird. So I get my drive to come back. Might have to. I got my Apollos to come back, but my hard drive. There it is. Reboot the hard drive. I have a sketch. So I want to play with Pro Tools Sketch at some point too, because that's kind of a neat ordeal. I got that plugged in, right? Or did it unplug the hard drive? I think it unplugged the hard drive because I don't see the drive plugged in anymore. No, that can go down below. Still nothing. There we go. Oh, that's not plugged in anywhere. That's the problem. Dropped the phone. I completely unplugged my hard drive. That means I need to. I can see it. You know, your troubleshooting stuff can be kind of fun. There it goes. Okay, there's that. And the rest can go. I don't know how I unplugged the whole drive from everything. That's what I want to know. There we go. I got my hard drive. Cool. Now I can reboot Pro Tools and not knock things over. Boop. Hate it when that happens. I just absolutely hate it. So, anyways, you saw the back side of my head for a little bit. Okay. Oh, are we still? Are we? Are. Oh well. Pro Tools actually running? Yes. That one expired. And that one I need to redo. So Doug says he remembers how complicated it was to set up back then and what a headache it was. Yeah, it's still kind of that way. I have people who contact me all the time that call me about setting up. Hey, we're good. Let's see, I want a session. Ooh, sketch. I can do a sketch file from here too. I want to play with the sketch. I want to just see what it'll do. Local storage, 32-bit float, go away tutorial, prompt for location, interleave, just PT template. Oops, 010125. Might as well name things correctly. Yeah, Pro Tools was always a headache for a while, and it's gotten a lot better. More so on Mac. Like Windows is still a pain. I have so many issues with let's see, let's go templates. Save. Cool. I have my folders. That can go away. I like that Pro Tools has gone like defaults to dark too. But yeah, like Pro Tools for a while was such a pain in the neck. Command N. I'm still trying to remember certain things. Yeah, I'll do them all. I'll start with 8. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I'll start with 8. We're going to do 12. We'll start with 12. Too many. What do you mean cancel? Playback engine. 1024. Let's go to our IO. Looks fine. Yeah, that looks great. I like that all my label names are here. I don't have to bus comp is, yeah, that's bus comp. Hardware. Yeah, I think I'm good. Output, bus comp. Yeah, no, we're good. Weird. Okay, so what if I go like this? I go Command N and I go 12. Too many tracks entered in the current Pro Tools. Maximum value will be substituted. Okay, 8. Can I do more than 8? I'll do 8 more. Why? Okay, cancel. Why are you only giving me 8? Because it's Pro Tools Intro. That's why. Why are we running Pro Tools Intro? I don't. No, let's quit. No, I don't want to. I'm not going to save this. Don't save because I didn't do anything. I should save. Oh, Pro Tools. Is there a different? Go back to iLog. This is some stuff that's kind of a pain. It's like it'll default to Pro Tools Intro if it doesn't think you have the right setup. I'm pretty sure I do. Activate. Quit. I want to quit. I want to quit. Oh, okay. What are you asking? I want to force quit. I'm gonna force quit you. There we go. That's the little things. Like, okay, so it wasn't actually activated. That was part of my problem. So we'll see what that does. Everybody that's watching, thanks for watching. Hit the like and subscribe. We're gonna continue just kind of jabbering on here as we do our update for Pro Tools and various other things. I'm trying to create a template in it for a session that we're going to be doing in it probably tomorrow. As long as my phone doesn't fall over again, we'll keep streaming. I'm around 40 minutes, which is kind of nice. It's interesting. You can do 18 months at $12. I don't know if I want Soothe. because I have Waves. Waves doesn't have any updates, does it? Should probably check. Waves. There was an update for the actual software, which is good. No, because I know which two it is. It's Soothe and SoundRad X Auto Align, which I love Auto Align. If you haven't used Auto Align, you should give it a check. It's really cool. Okay, recent hardware setting. I don't know why it says hardware. Nothing has changed. So I can go like this. I don't know. I didn't save my actual. Oh, it's because I didn't actually do anything. I didn't hit save before I actually did. Okay, so if I go up here and I go and I say version of your Waves plugins all installed. I don't even know what the latest version of that was. I don't. But oh well. Say I want 12. Aha! Yeah. Okay, there we go. So if I go actually, if I were to go say like this, what else can I throw in here? Because you can, I didn't want to hide that. You can throw in extra stuff like delay compensation, which is nice. Objects, if you're doing the EQ curve, although that's not heat. Mic freeze, nope. Instrument, nope. We're good. I can go up here and I can go. Where are you? Activate heat. I always have to remember where it sits because it's not. There it is. I can go like this and I can turn on. Come on. Huh. Wonder why it's not showing me heat. It's showing me here, but there's actually an actual control. And I'm not seeing it. There it goes. Okay, we can go save. Acoustica. Okay, so what's Acoustica? Clip effects. Way cool. This makes a lot more sense. I like that they've added that MIDI editor. Great. They've added a lot of really good stuff. So say I want to see inserts A, and I want to see I/O because I like to see I/O, and that's it. Memory location. That's cool. They've changed how the memory location goes too. So if I want that to be one as well, I can go like this. Oh, I totally can. So cool. So one thing I have a gripe with when it comes to Logic, and Luna does this too, and I think it's what it boils down to is a turn off universe. I don't need this universe. So what it boils down to is that Luna and Logic, they both do the same thing, and it bugs me because I want to do it this certain way. But basically, you can't set two channels with the same input. Like in Pro Tools, I can set two channels with the same input, hit record, and it will record 2 lanes of audio. Same input, 2 lanes. Because I like to do that with like kick drums, because then I'll use one as a sample replacement track. That's all it's for, is just so I can put some kind of sample replacement on it later and be good. So that's what bothers me about both of those softwares. So, or one of the things. There's a couple things. I like them both for different reasons. Luna is just super glitchy. So, AV, hey, how's it going, man? You've been on in a while. What am I working on today? Today we are working on a Pro Tools template. Is actually what we're working on. Which sounds kind of dumb if you were to think about it. It's like, why? I thought you worked in Luna or Logic. I'm like, I do work in those. But also, I have people snare. SMP is what that's actually called. SMP. Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm working on right now. It's just a template of how I got everything. Rack, RT, SMP. So SMP I have set for sample. That's if I use a sample or anything. So FLRT. Right, yeah. Four time. FLRT SMP. Cool. Oh, and then overhead. OVH. Ribbon. Oh, that's what I need to turn on is my comments. I do like the having comments set up in my session so I can see comments, and people are like, well, why don't you do it this way? Because I was taught in Pro Tools. Oh, and the colorization. Oh, I've messed the colorization in Pro Tools. I think it's going to be that color. Nope, we'll do that color. I love the colorization in Pro Tools. Says templates are key. Get a huge advantage in workflow with a good template. That's absolutely true. I have templates for every DAW I work in. I have one for Logic, I have one for Luna, and I used to have one for Pro Tools, and I got rid of it because it wasn't working for what I wanted. But this one is Bass DI. Bass mic. What do I do? EGDI. EG mic. Oop, cancel that. I'm out of channels. I need to make a new one. EG mic. There we go. Yeah, I do like certain things that other DAWs do as well, but the coloring in Pro Tools when it comes to tracks, I just like so much better. But yes, you're right. A very good version of a template will get you so much quicker in a mix, in a session, and you can be out the door and ready to go. I think we're gonna go see a movie today. I think I'm gonna take my daughter to see Moana. I need to check for tickets on that. Moana. Oops, I can't spell Moana. Moana 2. Dine in. That's. I have people in. There's people down here. There's people.
Are you live?
I am now.
Wait, Mama.
Do you need something?
No, I was just gonna talk to you.
Okay, well, I'm almost done.
Okay, well, it looks like Maja's staying down here.
Okay, she can stay. She didn't know she was live. So I was talking to myself. I heard her through the door there. She's like, she got me. You did your most album in Logic. Yeah, no, I agree. Like I'm doing a project right now where we've mixed 2 songs in Logic, and each song has come out great. Like I have even it came out really good. Check out the pretty one on YouTube. I'm going to. And out of Southern Maine. Awesome. Yeah, no, we work in Logic still. We still work in Pro Tools. I like Pro Tools. Every studio on the planet uses Pro Tools to some extent. Like every major studio. What are you looking for, dog? She's like, you cleaned. Come here, Maji Boo. Come here, Majin. Come on, up. I'll pet you if you come up. Come on. Come here, you. Oh, we'll get another dog shot. This is Majin. Oh, see, there you go. This is Majin. Gotta have a dog in the live stream. Actually, I do. I like the stock plugins. I like the stock EQ. I've used the stock compressor. I've used both of those a lot. Some of the other stuff, some of the reverbs are kind of cool. Logic, there's nothing wrong with it. Like, it works really well. But there are times where we go to other studios, and other studios don't have Logic. They have Pro Tools. So it's nice to be able to, like, okay, we'll record it you, give us a session file, and we'll bring the session. Like, we don't have to reinvent the wheel by importing a stem or something like that. We can just kind of roll with it and just keep rolling. But yeah, those are great. They're both great. Like, those are kind of the two that I see in a lot of studios. Bounce back and forth. Actually, a lot of the big studios in my area, they use Pro Tools. So, what you want? You want to go upstairs? Mama left you down here. She did. Oh, come right back. Yeah, I had to let the dog back in. Back to, I was searching Moana 2. Actually, what I was really doing was building a template. Ooh, so much. I have to go in and set some certain things. I will say, working in Pro Tools, since I learned in Pro Tools, feels like second nature to me. So that's kind of why I like to work in as much as I can. I like to work in what is familiar. Let's put it that way. The more familiar I am with a piece of software, the better I feel. Aha, UAD stuff. So that's the problem with UAD stuff is I have so much UAD stuff that I don't even know what's active. I don't even know if I know how to hide what's not active. Oh, mixed in key. I forgot I had that. Spectre layers, bridge. I actually have Spectre layers. So actually, I don't know if I have it installed. Lots of stuff in here. Synchro arts, repitch. Love repitch. That's probably one of my favorite. And then the rest of this is, man, I got a crap ton of Wave stuff. I forget how much Wave stuff I have. And being an affiliate, we get a lot of it. We get a lot of their stuff to try out and stuff. But there's stuff in, like, there's not, it's gonna be like, oh, nope, I have API Vision. It's a good plugin, not what I'm looking for. No insert, please. New, thank you. Let's go back to what I was really looking for. I was looking for Steven Slate's Trigger. And I like that they have a mono version. Okay, that can go there. And then that can go there. Oh, this is so much easier than it was putting things. Yeah, there we go. Command S. So, yeah, that's just kind of where it's at. Most of my plugin chains that I use UA are in the UA environment, like in Acoustic. I just don't know what Acoustica does. Sometimes you just gotta, oh, you know what I forgot to do? What's not compatible? I'm sorry, I didn't see all of your message. It went too quick on my phone here. That's why I do it through the computer. So Erm says in his new studio, he plans to trying to use a DAW more as a playback machine rather than an all-in-one editing solution. You can't stand all the updates and when you lose plugin, it's no longer, it's right. That's why I have hardware. I actually record with hardware mostly. I use a lot of hardware. I've got SSL. I've got some warm audio, like API style stuff. I actually have a lot of warm audio stuff. My studio's starting to kind of look like a warm audio showroom because I've got a WA76. I've got a WA1B. I'd like to get their WA2A, their LA2A like clone. I don't know where I'd put it, but I'd probably put it right here in front of me. And that would be it. I don't know what I'd use it for. That's why I haven't bought one. So I've got those two. I've got their bus comp that I use a lot. Let's see, what else do I got? Command N. Oh, what else I got? I think that's all the warm. Oh, and I got a bunch of their microphones. I've got the 44, 47 juniors, 414s. I got their stuff. But then I've got a bunch of other stuff. I got a bunch of EQs and compressor, a lot of compression that I use. That's my main thing. So let's see, how many? 4. I do 2 of those. I'm trying to think in my template how many vocal tracks I want to start with. Go stereo, and we go master fader. Go create. Cool. If I go like this, and I go to my I/O, and I go, ooh, I have to go in and actually set my inserts. I/O. Dolby Atmos. I have not turned. I have Dolby Atmos actually. I have the internal renderer that they built into Pro Tools, which is really cool. And then I have shoot 7 and 8. Yeah, 7 and 8. Insert 7 and 8 is input. I hope that's right. I'm gonna call this bus comp. I think that's right. Because insert 1, 2. I think I got that right. I hope so. If not, we'll be messing with that later. Cool. I wish Pro Tools had an I/O plugin like Logic. That's one thing I do like is their I/O plugin is great. Like doing something along the lines of doing in and out with hardware. It's great. See, he says, can't beat the price of warm audio. This is what Erm says. I haven't heard a bad sounding unit from them. I have not. Is it exactly on what it is emulating? It is exact on what it is emulating. I'm not exactly sure what they're emulating. I know they've taken the circuit designs from these pieces of hardware, and they go and buy the hardware. Like when they did their WA1B, they went and bought a CL1B or found one that they could kind of dissect in a way and figure out how it works in signal path, and then recreate it with more current pieces of hardware, stuff like that. And the only thing that's made the vintage ones like vintagey is time. That's what makes this stuff vintage is time. Time makes everything vintage. I'm sure at some point someone will look at my bus compressor and be like, man, that thing's so 2000s, and I'm like, cool, is that a good thing? They'll be like, yeah, that's a vintage bus compressor, and it might be sought after. I don't know. It's just one of those things, like time makes things vintage. So, but yeah, everything that I use out of them, I get great sounds. I've had no problems not getting a great sound out of a piece of their gear. Their bus compressor I absolutely love because it's got a set of Cinemags in it. Everything that they make has a Cinemag in it, which is great. I love the Cinemag transformer. There's a transformer that does a little bit of coloration, which is what I want. I don't want a ton. I just want a little bit. And then, given like the WA1B has a tube in it, it's a tube opto compressor, so that does color a little bit, but it's very transparent. I've crushed things crazy on. I've done 30 dB of compression with the 1B and had no artifacts. Like you can't tell that it's on. Actually, one time I forgot it was on, and I looked over, and the needle's just pegging. It just. I was like, that's not right. That's not right at all. My little screwdriver. One thing, I have a little screwdriver that I need to fix that compressor needle with. So a side note is if you have a compressor with a VU meter and your VU meter looks weird, a lot of them have little calibration screws on them. Oh, that one won't fit in there. Dang it. Too big of a screwdriver. Okay, well, I'm going to have to fix that later. Because the meter, it just goes all the way down, and it's not supposed to. It's supposed to start at 3. So you actually have the right calibration of screwdriver, the right calibration of metering going on. Let's see. I think that's what I've got plugins so far. This will be Voc 1, Voc 2. Cool. Now I can go like this, and I can go create acoustic of what? Dyne repitch. Ooh, Wavelab. I forget that you get Wavelab with it, which is just a mastering software. So what I wanted to do was nope, nope, nope. Batch rename. Nope. Interesting. Forget that they have track presets in here now. Not what I'm looking for. What I'm looking for is a folder. New folder. I want it to be a routing folder. Oops, I can't spell. Drums. Drums. Come on, Justin, get it right. I can't spell. Can't spell, guys. You become an audio engineer and you can't spell. Okay, cool. I love routing folders because it's just great. It's like, yeah, folder. Interesting. Yeah, you can just do routing folders. I love routing folders. I love them a lot. So I think it's interesting. You can change. Oops, small. Nope. Track overview, heights, medium. Yeah, track folders are cool because then you can do like a bus track. I can do like a little bit of compression on it. That's what I want to do compression wise. What have I been doing? I think I've been using the RS-124. Yep. And then I've been using reverb. Where are you? Where are you? I wish I had Ocean Way. Hitsville. Hitsville. This is the UAT2 version, which is good. I could use the other one, but it's fine. I don't need. Okay, did that. Search. IDX. IDX stereo, please. Cool. Command S. That's my current setup, I think. Yeah, pretty sure. Fairchild. 660 or 670? I think I'm using the 660. Yeah, that looks about right. Let's go. Let's look at window here. Let's see what our system usage is. It's seeing all 10, which is good. Bypass. Nope. Make inactive. Didn't do anything. Make active. Make inactive. I'm just trying something here. Because I don't have very many native plugins going on here. I didn't really do much. Because this guy, right? I chose the UA one. Yeah, U82. Huh. I don't know. Could be. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? I think it's in playback engine. Yeah, there we go. That really didn't help. That made it more. Why? Make it active? Really? That really does that much? I don't know if I didn't make that one inactive. Really? Back here. I'm going to turn on low. It caused brief system hangs. Limit number of real-time threads. I don't know what that does. Reduce the contention of non-Pro Tools processes. Okay, we'll try it. Don't need the video engine. That's all fine. Oh, there it goes. So let's make that active, and we'll make that active. 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 Given like all my trigger tracks, once I'm done, I kind of take and I freeze them. So I'll hit the freeze button and it'll freeze them in place. Anyways, I think we're going to call it a day. We're going to call this good for now on our live streams. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for the two that have commented, and Doug. You guys are loyal watchers of our live streams so far. Keep it up, and we're going to keep going on with the rest of our day. Like I said, we're going to go to Moana, I think, later this afternoon. Once I find out a theater that has it showing at a decent time. So thanks for watching. Go make some music, and we'll see you all next time.